It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Jets of Brooklyn taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, are struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Working the middle of it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they've got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 3.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Jets first down.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Geno. Touchdown! Mason Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
In motion, the tight end, Kelce. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break the tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time. And he gets home for a loss of 6. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Here we go, hey. 390%.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
He's across midfield with a
Well, the numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 8 carries, 111 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Straight ahead is Hall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a toss play. Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Smith now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Wilson's got it complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
At the 40-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jets have recovered. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Now Smith. Going right back to Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
They'll give to Hall. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Ball again on second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. George Karlaftis able to record his 5th sack of the season. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And now here comes Kansas City. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
That'll be caught by Rice. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Powering his way forward, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ball again. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap for Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd and 5.
Number 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll try to pick it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did.
Our journey around the NFL starts now.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Jets.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 87 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Gino. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Hey, we go, salute! 390%!
To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Gino. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is incomplete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 48-yard line.
Yellow!
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's, there he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here. Gino's going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Now they had the big fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? This is a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football and just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Here we go. Check 58. Green up.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one finds Wilson downfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great...
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a two-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Looking to put a drive together. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that's a nice one for the stat line, by the way. That last grab is 50th on the year.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, trail left. Hey, trio left.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. KC's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Lou Lady. Motion. Motion.
Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Jets offense had Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, here's a fake on the Jets sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And it's complete to Mitchell. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Smith. He finds Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Smith now to throw. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Hey, go flip her up. Reload your shit. Strike. There we go, son.
Gino now to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's going to... give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. This game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete the tight end, Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up past the 40.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun to the 27-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off season. But on game